Clark, and I'm an MBA student at West Texas A&M University, and I'm doing a book review on the sonic boom. This book was written by Joel Beckerman with Tyler Gray. When I bought this book, I laid it on the coffee table, and my girlfriend was like, "What is sonic boom?" She thought it was about something from the Street Fighter II character named Guile. I told her it's a book that shows how we think, feel, and buy based off of sounds. We did not know how much sounds affected our way of thinking. She also found that when she comes home after a long day of work, she likes to sit on the patio and drink her favorite wine and listen to soothing, soft music to unwind. After I read the book and started discussing with her how sounds affects us, and it was very obvious that it does. It seemed as though I started to notice sounds that I've never heard before from different movies and different television shows I've watched, and I noticed how sound had an effect on how I felt, whether it was a drama, horror, or action film. When I hear loud banging or a lawnmower outside, and it wakes me up from my sleep on a good Saturday morning, my emotions are affected by it, and I'm extremely mad. When I walk inside of a bar and the type of music that I hear influences the way people are dancing on the dance floor, it's going to affect the way I'm going to dance. It's the sounds that consumes us, that cause us to react to our surroundings. It's almost as if music is used as a type of instrument of mind control that programs us on how to think or react to what's on screen, and then it translates to real life. In an article I read from Scientific American, which states that the power of music taps into the brain circuits controlling emotion and movement to actually control the brain circuitry of sensory perception. This discovery helps explain how drums unite tribes in ceremony and why worship and ceremonies are infused by song, while speech is rhythmic. Music also influences the way we buy. Whenever I go shopping and a song that I like that comes on and is up tempo, I'm automatically put in a good mood and I'm ready to go shopping, prompting me to spend more. Or when I go to a pizza place and the guy that owns the place has a New York accent, I automatically assume because he has that thick accent that it's going to be some good pizza. Also, I know it's around the holidays that Christmas music is constantly being played to give people that sense of giving and holiday cheer. The book starts off talking about a woman named Sarah Sherman having the ability to hear after basically spending her whole life deaf. I can only imagine what she was going through as she was experiencing sound for the very first time. Every sound was magnified, and I could see it being a blessing and very overwhelming at the same time. It shows how we take sounds for granted. Sound does influence us every day, and how our mind registers sounds is awesome. I did not notice how our brains automatically connect certain sounds and translates it with memories of objects or other things, especially if I hear something from my childhood, such as an ice cream truck. A nostalgic feeling would consume me, and I would think back to a time when I experienced that sound for the very first time. Even when I'm in the movies, sounds affects us. When I went to go watch the new Star Wars movie and the opening music came on, I had shivers down my spine because my minds were familiar with the music as the movie was about to start, and a smile came over my face. The book talks about the boom moments that occurs. It gives an example of sizzling fajitas. I know when I hear that sizzle, I'm ready to eat fajitas. It's like something my mind is telling me to order it. The sizzles register something in my mind that makes me want to indulge in those fajitas. Or like when I watch old scary movies as kids and we knew when Jason Voorhees was coming for his victims. It made us feel that danger was coming after you hearing that sound. Beckerman expresses the need for corporate soundtracks. He said that studies have shown that a well-crafted sonic logo applied consistently increases the likelihood that viewers will link an advertiser's message to its brand and forge an emotional connection, which I do agree with because when I hear that Apple sound, it automatically tells me one that's Apple advertisement, and it makes me because I have an Apple at home, and it makes me want to go and buy more products than I already have currently. So it registers something in my mind that Apple has a commercial on. Apple, go get it. Beckerman also provides advice to businesses who have not implemented sound or music in their company. All in all, I felt that the book did a great job talking about the marketing techniques that are used to influence our decision in regards to sounds. I felt as though the book could have been shorter, as the theme of the book was mostly defined in the first three chapters. In my honest opinion, it's a very good read and something that all marketing students should read in regards to sounds and how it affects the way we think, feel, and buy. My name is Eric Clark. This is my review on the Sonic Boom. Thank you.